Welcome everybody to Service Driver Revolution and your Friday drive-by. I'm Chris Collins. This is Jeremy O'Neill. We are giving you a little something, a little food for thought, something to think about over the weekend that's going to inspire you, make you better, and help you show up Monday ready to kill.
Thanks for having me on. This is great.
Tell the truth. That's what I want to talk about today, Jeremy. Too many times.
This is a hard one.
People don't tell the truth. And it happens in all different facets of life in our business, right? Advisors, you know what they do? They don't tell the customer the truth.
Correct.
They decide that they're the technician and they're only going to tell the customer two things, or they're not going to tell them at all what the car needs. Mm-hmm. They don't tell the truth. Customer brings in the car and they're like, we'll have it done by noon. But the truth is, the cars they wrote yesterday haven't gotten the shop yet.
Now, come on. You know every advisor has been guilty of this. We have the best intentions in the planet.
But we don't tell the truth.
So what should we say in that scenario?
The truth. Tell the truth.
Mr. Collins, I'm sorry. Our appointment system is completely messed up. We're supposed to have you out at noon today. Unfortunately, we're not going to make it till March 25th.
I mean, you can word it better than that, but yeah.
Well, how would you word it better?
We've had some big jobs.
Is that the truth, or are you telling a lie right now?
We've had a lot of work.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
We've had a lot of work. Our shop's a little backed up. So the good news is we're going to get to the car, but it's not going to be until March 25th. But I mean, honestly, like as difficult as that is, it's still better to tell them the truth than to slowly kill them with paper cuts.
Well, you know, you're right.
Update after update and so much back and forth and lying and covering.
You know when this happens is when you get two advisors talking to the same customer. Advisor A told them something, then advisor B comes in and the customer says, well, on Monday he said that the part was wrong, and this guy just said, oh, well, we just received your parts, and now the customer's completely confused because we don't even know which lies we're saying, right? So it's the layer upon layer of lie after lie. Don't treat your customers that way. Tell the truth, I agree. Especially, and I love the sales side too. Your job is to educate and inform, tell the customer everything the vehicle needs. It's not your job to cherry pick just for your spiffs or your commission.
Okay, now how does this get us in trouble as managers or leaders telling the truth?
Well,
little Tony, he's not a very good advisor. Tony,
right?
You couldn't write service if it was the last thing on earth.
So
if it was going to save your life, you couldn't write service.
So are you saying
Meanwhile, the manager's going, oh, Tony, he's going to work out. Tony's not going to work out in a million years. Tony's meant to work at the post office. Mm-hmm. That's the truth. The truth is Tony should work at DMV. TSA. Chris, Tony's personality is more suited to TSA than writing service, and we're saying that Tony can write service.
So why do we lie in the manager's role? Why would we not tell the truth? Because of the work we have to do if we let that person go, now it creates a void.
I'm hoping you can help me with this because there's something in me that's broken. I'm biting my tongue if I'm not telling the truth. Like people will be like, wow, you're so harsh. I'm like, really?
Wait, are you asking me to help you lie?
Well, I'm just trying to, because you're nice that way. You're more polished. Like you don't just come right out and tell people. Well, I've caught you off guard a couple times where you're like, oh, ow, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. But
you mean making me squirm? Is that kind of the?
Yeah, but it wasn't my intention. But it was the truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I don't want to drag on for 2 months. Like let's get to the truth.
Like the truth about women being bad drivers. Oh, wait, no, that was people in Indiana. I'm sorry. Where did that come from, right? Oh, my gosh. We're going to get so much hate mail on that.
But that does happen a lot, too, with oftentimes I'll have a female manager come to me, and they're so fed up, and they're like, well, I just need to be like a man. And I'm like, no, you just need to tell the truth. What's happening is you're holding it in, and then you think you have to overreact. But no, you need to address things right away. You need to tell the truth right away. You need to give constructive criticism right away. Don't let it fester. And don't overreact. If you do it in the moment, then you don't overreact and it's constructive.
Yes.
If it's pent up, it comes off the wrong way.
Where that comes from is the desire to have everybody like you and to be a people pleaser.
Yeah, but that doesn't get us ahead in business all the time.
No,
there's a mix. Like you got to do it in a listen, when I tell people the truth, it comes from a place of love. But the idea is we both get hired to make people better. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes.
So how are we going to make them better if we don't tell them the truth?
You have to tell them
the truth. People too many times surround themselves with yes men, right? Some of my closest friends are dealers, car dealers, and they're surrounded by everybody kissing their ass all the time. Ends up, I'm the only person that'll tell them the truth. And it's not that I care about them deeply.
Yes.
But the truth is the truth.
It is.
The truth is, if you're having sex with your secretary and doing blow and putting her on the payroll, you get like, this is the truth. Like, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear it. I get it, but it's the truth.
I can understand that. Absolutely.
And so in leadership, tell the truth. In everything, tell the truth. We do not tell the truth enough.
And what about telling ourselves the truth?
Yeah.
It's a whole nother topic, right?
No, it's the topic. Tell yourself the truth.
Tell yourself the truth.
If your results are bad, something you're doing is wrong. Look in the mirror and figure it out.
The numbers don't lie.
You're not a victim.
I agree. The numbers don't lie. And a lot of times, too, we'll lie to ourselves by thinking that, use a labor rate, for instance, that our door rate's 140 an hour, but our effective rate's at 110. Okay, so the numbers don't lie, and you have to look at the truth. I like this. This is really good.
So that's your Friday drive-by. Tell the truth. Tell the truth in your personal life, business, all of it. Really look in the mirror and start telling the truth. Your momentum will pick up. Your results will improve. You'll feel better. You'll have clarity and direction on things. It's transforming. Start telling the truth. This is great stuff for you.
Yeah, maybe they want to consult with an attorney on certain things before they tell the truth. But
good point.
Could still
or
work.
A doctor.
Or a doctor, absolutely.
Or a shrink.
Yes. There we go. The weekend's ahead of them. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. And now here's a clip or some clips of what's coming up on Monday's Service Drive Revolution. Next week on Service Drive Revolution.
Service advisors never say dumb things.
The 5 dumbest things service advisors say after getting no. Hyundai has unveiled a new electric concept car called the Prophecy that looks like something out of Blade Runner, but inside looks like groundskeeper Willie threw up on the upholstery.
Now, what's really sad is when you age like I do, frustrate the hell out of you.
Do you know why we were wise? Man, you're grumpy.
I am.
It's just the ADD kicking in. Just a little kick in the balls from Jeremy. Kicking the balls on a Monday. No big deal. Have you ever watched those videos on the internet where guys get kicked in the balls?
No, it's not code for nudist colony.
If you have one puppet and it's drunk, then all puppets are drunks.
It was just rare for me to have a friend, period. Do you love your kids?
It's the craziest things are like when there's lots of guns in the car. That's always a little weird. The kind of people that are selling drugs and have cash usually aren't that understanding. It makes me want to kill them.
That was 2 to 5 minutes of my life that's gone. I'll never get back again.
Thanks for watching this episode of Service Drive Revolution's Drive-By. I hope it gives you something to think about over the weekend and inspires some new ideas and hopefully some new results. If you have any questions for the big show, go ahead and post them below in the comments. We'll be looking out for them and we'll answer them on the show. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we post new episodes. I'm Chris Collins and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Chris Bulldog Collins. And I'll see you again on the next episode.